Remember we were talking about Blindsided, Blindside?
Yeah.
Came out with a documentary. Guess what it's called?
It's not Blindsided.
Blindsided. It's coming out soon. I saw the poster for it. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Mariah's gonna freak.
No way.
Blindsided.
Hold on.
That's pretty crazy.
Blindsided. Look at that, Mariah. You did something.
Like, obviously this was inevitable, but I'd like to think they like caught the idea from us.
Yeah, you think they watch you?
Yeah,
the big Mariah
yeah.
stands, big Staten Island mom stands.
Yeah, they're all over me.
I love the poster. It's great. Everything looks good
really
about
cool.
I wonder if they're going to interview the family in it. Do you think they're going to sit?
No,
so.
they have to.
I hope so.
If you're going to make a documentary, you have to get the family. Like, because
a lot of times they don't want to because they know it's going to be like...
They're already rich, though. Most of the times...
sorry. Sorry. I thought you were talking about the Orr family. Or just him and his
Michael.
side. Michael, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get the family. I bet they're lawyers.
You mean the Watt family? Yeah, they need it. They need to be in. It needs to be ever since that documentary, that football documentary with the fake team.
Oh, BS High.
Ever since that documentary, I'm just like, they need to get the villain in every single doc, or I don't want to watch it anymore.
Oh yeah,
it just made the entire thing.
Have you heard about the new one on Max right now about the cult?
Oh, what's it called?
It's called like Mother of Love, something. It all happened in the past 3 years. Some crazy cult. This woman thought she was God, that she was the divine truth, and created a whole following, and shit goes down.
Imagine trying to convince somebody
that you're God,
that you are like the Messiah.
A lot of people do that.
But they pray. The thing is, though, you just go out and you seek on praying just damaged people who are already broken, people who need to find answers, people who don't have family anymore. When you get those people,
a lot of serial killers or people that commit crimes, they their excuse is that they were told to do it, and they were like, I'm the chosen one, I was told to.
Wow,
weird.
Great excuse, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, God told me.
What are you gonna do?
It was all, I already watched the first episode. Like, people are going out and maxing out their entire bank accounts, their 401ks, everything, bringing them to the cult house, saying, I finally have found the divine creator of all, and just commit their whole lives to
Cults
this thing.
are so fascinating to me.
It's insane, and it's crazy how it still happens today, and everybody still falls for it, and everybody still takes advantage of it. Like,
I'm just so worried about losing. Like, I mean, could one day lose your son or your daughter to a cult.
Yeah.
Like, that would be that's the saddest thing, is that this person who you're once so close with in your life, they think that they've broken the matrix, and it's
like, you don't understand.
I know someone who lost their sister.
Oh yeah.
Like,
really?
Lost their lives, or like
No,
lost
she's in a
connection?
cult.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's out here. It's really sad. And they were like so close.
The cult is out here?
I love seeing people trying to, there's certain YouTubers and certain, I want to see it in a good way, but just trying to infiltrate it and, just fake it.
Yeah.
Just to get in there and just like start secretly filming.
Do you?
How I could, if I was in a cult, I could spot an infiltrator like that. I'd be like, why are you wearing those funny Clark Kent looking glasses? And they're like, what do you mean? No, I'm just here. Where's the seance, huh?
No, I want to see someone really good that's like, is a spy. That can like act it out and is just.
Who would be a leader though that you might fall for? You know what I mean? Like,
that if
obviously you'd be like, yeah, I would never join a cult, but like, who is somebody you'd kind of
Brittany Broski,
Miss Juicy baby,
Miss Juicy, yeah. If she could, have the organization. Brittany Broski though, if she started like, I could get.
She would be so convincing.
It's funny. It's funny that you say Brittany. I feel like she actually could.
Yes.
I think she has that fan base where she could really start one, and
she would laugh her way through all the awkwardness and everything, and you'd be like, "I'm not in anything weird, right, Brittany?"
Because like she holds a lot of power. Yeah. She really does.
Broski Nation,
and
baby.
she could even be honest, like, yeah, it's a cult, and they'd be like, "Isn't she funny?"
I'm trying to think of like somebody who I don't know, but like a celebrity who could like get under my skin, like Jared Leto. People say 30 Seconds to Mars. He's created this weird cult fan base where he'll have, he's not booking out Madison Square Garden for 30 Seconds to Mars. No, you have to buy this own mini Coachella spiritual retreat package and go out into the woods.
Wait a second, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
This is how it starts, Zane. Wait, can you sign up?
Wait, you get artist pass for that?
I may be. I would like to go
do a
check
little
it out.
promo. I'll do it.
I just want a Jim Carrey tell-all.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want
he's
him
got
to
some
go
stuff on
for
his
it.
brain.
He's not gonna do it
He's
now.
the
He might do
best.
it like when he's like very, very close
Or
to
on
his
his
end.
deathbed, yeah.
Yeah. I just want to hear it.
I can't wait for like, especially in today's world with like social media, like deathbed confessions of like A-list celebrities.
Oh, like a whole series. Oh,
Yes.
and just imagine a whole like 30 episode series of like big, respectable celebrities, all just like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
We're coming clean.
I'm coming clean. I'm gonna do one big banger before my ride out.
It's going to be insane. They're going to do it.
But they also don't want to hurt anybody under them too.
Well, that's the thing.
Like, I would hate to like.
I
put
feel
my-
like the
my
reason
kids' lives in-
I feel like the reason they stay silent and don't come out and say anything is because they go, "You do this, we're gonna kill your family and like everybody you know."
Yeah. So it's a little iffy, but yeah.
Would you take one for the greater good? Man.
Sorry, I thought you were about to do some punny way to roll the intro.
Oh
but-
no! It like that question like hit me. Like if they're like saying your whole family's gonna die, but you will save millions of people and expose like the darkest, most heinous.
Save millions of people.
This is like
what do you-
this is
what
like
do you
a
mean
knock at the cabin, or like I think this is like a similar.
Oh
plot
yeah,
to it.
knock at the cabin.
Where
No, that movie was trash.
I didn't even.
No,
finish
what's that
it.
movie called again? It was
Knock at the Cabin. The M. Night Shyamalan one where, you know, you have little
Well,
Ron
that-
Weasley
yeah.
showing up to the house and they go, one of you has to
Yeah,
choose
yeah.
which one has to
It was
die.
that movie could have been really good, and I think they just completely.
Is there a
destroyed it.
twist?
It's
There
a twist,
is,
but it's
like,
not a twist.
It's it's an eye roll. Like you're watching, like,
Oh. All right. And in that note, let's run the intro.
let's roll the intro,
Let's do
baby.
it, baby.
It's coffee time, baby. Let's go. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
You all right? You just broke your toe.
Yeah, I was trying to do a kick and I hit the table. Hi, how you doing? Welcome back to. I lost my brain
How's it
cells for
going,
5 seconds. Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered. I'm Zane,
I'm Heath.
I'm Matt.
I'm Mariah.
and we are Unfiltered, baby. Thank you for coming back to another episode.
up, baby?
We just got done with Thanksgiving.
Zane, I have to say something.
What?
Your karate kick the last episode was probably the funniest thing this podcast has seen.
I just
and it was such a small
amazing.
moment, but I was cracking up in the moment and editing it. I watched it over and over because in the moment, nobody knew you were getting up to kick. We thought you were getting up to go to the bathroom or check a camera because your like demeanor, and then you got up and kicked, and it was the crazy.
You heard every bone because I was right next to the mic, so you heard every bone go when I kicked. But no, there was one moment that was funnier than that. I thought was when your mom. I was cry laughing earlier today, and I couldn't wait for you guys to come in so I could tell you. But I start talking, and Mariah's mom fully goes.
Yes. And then is talking like
Puts the mic
Puts
out,
the
like,
mic
down.
Goes,
Yeah.
and Mariah's like, Mike. And she's like, yeah. But yeah, Mike.
and she's like, there's got to be a better way.
There's got to be another way.
Bro, I was howling.
Yeah,
This shit was so
dying.
funny.
I watched that over. and
What
over
motivated
again.
the karate kick, though? I mean, I haven't listened to the episode. So,
Yeah,
like,
and
were
then
you
we did bring it up, but you were so delayed with it. Like when you got up, the conversation was over.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
went
It
to,
was
like,
long over. It was either like Tina or Nick. One of them did karate.
It just seemed
Okay.
like it felt like it was like an autistic moment.
100%.
I felt
just a
like
little
I
touch
was
of the
watching
tis.
an autistic kid.
Oh, yeah.
You had to
Very
get it out.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. But yeah, Thanksgiving. How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was wonderful.
Good.
I was in Alabama. I did it with Patricia's family.
Yeah,
It
how was that?
It was lovely. We were there for a wedding the week before, so we decided to stay, and we did Thanksgiving, with her fam, and then we went to the Iron Bowl, which is like Alabama versus
right, yeah, I remember you
Auburn.
said that.
Okay.
Who won?
Did you guys win?
No.
Oops, sorry. I asked.
Auburn always loses, man. But we got close. We got very close, but it was fun just to
I like
be
how
a
you
part
kind of do the same
ride.
thing every time you're there. You go to a game, you're at a wedding,
Yeah.
go out to the bars one night. It's like a tradition that every time you go to Alabama, it's like the same few things that you do.
I sure did. They're a family of tradition.
Yeah, I love it.
So we had a really, really nice time. But for you guys, your mother was in town,
Yes, she was.
and your parents were in town.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Did
they
your
were.
siblings come as well, or no?
No, it was just my parents.
Okay, cool.
But while you were gone, before we said what we did on our Thanksgiving, we got you a little gift.
I got you a gift right here.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Get your gift first.
Which
This is
gift
your
first?
this is your birthday present.
We got you a little like early Thanksgiving gift.
Who gives gifts on Thanksgiving?
It's called a boo basket. People are doing things.
A boo basket. Is it really a boo basket?
It's a surprise. Shut your eyes.
Do you want to see your thing?
Okay,
Do I look up and I see?
Let's see your
yours
gift first.
Okay. You can open it.
Loving the
Is
packaging.
it for me?
It is for you. I
Oh.
got it for your birthday.
Sucks to be you guys. A gift for me.
When Jordan laughs too hard,
Zane,
it goes up.
it sounds like a thunderstorm right now.
Sorry.
That sounded nuts.
Here, let me help you. Come here.
Thank you. Is there something?
Was there more in that?
No, I don't think so.
I
I
think
don't think so. I got you a little hoodie.
Oh, Miss Juicy Baby!
Oh.
Wow! Oh my God!
Oh,
miss-
that's so cool.
Wow.
That's crazy that I said her name.
I know. Right when you
That
said
is
that, I was like,
weird.
oh.
Oh, that's wild.
Uh,
Did you make this or did you find it?
It's from her website. It's her merch. I gotta
Oh.
support Miss Juicy Babe.
Oh, okay, all right.
shop.
Oh, so you
Okay.
saw she dropped on her like Instagram page and then you went on
Official
and
merch.
I just thought she just came to mind. I go, what's her merch been looking like lately? And I saw that and I go, that's very you.
That's
Ooh.
great.
Heath, we should hit up her merch people.
You're
There is more in here. I knew I felt something.
what?
Oh,
What?
you get a little extra.
Is Miss Juicy like?
A calendar.
Oh, maybe it's probably her headshot. Oh, whoa!
Headshot.
Just nudes.
Let me see.
Wait, do you think that's real or is that an AI thing?
No, I think it's real.
That's hysterical.
That doesn't look like AI.
I
That
have
looks
never seen that picture of her in my life.
Yeah, why hasn't she posted anywhere?
I thought it was gonna be like her, like you know.
maybe it's like a
It's only
pic-
for people who buy stuff.
maybe
from
it's like a
her.
picture for me.
She looks like a realtor.
She said, "Miss Juicy Baby, thank you."
That came from
th-
the opposite. That came from Juicy Enterprises.
Thank you, Miss Juicy.
CEO.
So
Amazing. All right, well,
Dude, that is
really fun.
too good.
okay. We have to bring it in. So you got to cover your eyes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, y'all didn't get a Thanksgiving gift.
Keep them closed.
Keep them closed. All
No
right.
peeking.
It's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving, y'all.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What could it
All right,
be?
you ready?
Right.
Okay, let's see it.
Open up.
Shut up! Oh my gosh! Are you? Oh my gosh! Guys, congratulations! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Dying to tell you.
Here, show it off. Show it off.
Oh no!
We've been dying to tell you, but we're like, we got to tell you on the podcast to get like.
Oh my gosh! Hold on!
I'm like crying again.
I know.
Yes, it's hit me again.
Oh
Matt's looking at me like I did this. I'm like,
Everybody's been congratulating the three of us though.
Zane, congratulations.
I know.
it's a sad day for me, but
Congratulations.
you know, I'm smiling through the pain, baby.
It's so funny.
It's oh my god!
All right, so we'll take questions.
Were you there?
Zane was
Were
there.
you there?
I was there.
All right.
Oh,
All right, wait. I think you have to hear the story.
I know. That's the big thing. You guys.
This is their story.
How many people? Well, I'll get to it.
I'm about to throw up.
Oh, show your engagement ring.
Oh yeah.
You got a
I
little
wear a
ring.
pinky ring because Mariah's dad wears a pinky ring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is my little. She got me a little something as well.
I'm like shaking. This is like y'all were saying boo basket. You had this boo basket thing
You
on
can
the
tell
TV.
we were all nervous. I'm like, stop.
I was as nervous as I was the day.
It's
I was
just word vomit. I'm like, cut.
oh boy, my heart is flapper.
Tell me. I don't even.
So it was Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Zane knew. He was the only one that knew.
When did you tell Zane
A while
that this was
ago.
happening? You've known for how long?
I've known since like April,
Which is
So
crazy.
you've had the ring since April.
No. When I was I needed to talk to somebody about it, so I told Zane, and then we had our little freak out here. And then when I was getting the ring, I had shown Zane the pictures and renderings of what it was going to be like. And then Oh man, I'm getting nervous.
I couldn't even believe I couldn't believe it was happening. Like in the mall, I was like, oh my
so
god,
Zane
this is
still
happening.
can't- I'm
Zane
still
was the
on-
only one that knew.
Which I was shocked to find out about because he's not a good liar. And I've asked him about it. I'm like, what the hell is going
Matt,
on? And he was
the amount of times I didn't know. I didn't want to bring it up unless you brought it up. So you brought it up. She has asked me multiple times, and I have not brought it up to Heath. I just like.
I even have asked you.
I
too.
know, everybody.
On my wedding
Everybody's
day.
asking
I've been
everybody.
asking him, and you've been just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Zane is like the one person I know when he's lying. I know. And I didn't get an inkling that he was lying.
I'm
I
a
had
pretty
no
I'm a
idea.
pretty bad liar.
Yeah.
I just knew that I had
Something-
to for this. Like there was
I'm
just
honestly-
Something had your back. There was
Yeah.
a guardian angel that was like, you can do this.
there was no
It
no
was
time for
great.
fuck ups.
Yeah, I had no idea. I even told people, I was like, Zane is not the person to tell the secret to.
And I
said
can't
that.
and I can't like, especially when somebody like brings it up in conversation, I have to immediately join the car. Like I can't just sit back.
Yeah, if
and
you
just,
like, if you stay silent,
the
then
minute I'm like silent about it, then I'm question like
yeah.
it's questionable.
it's so funny because
so I just have to like join in the conversation, just be like, yeah, I don't know, and
it was really
Yeah.
funny when like David, like, and I think a couple other people, we were together and asked me, and I didn't say anything, and you were just like,
Good.
it's tough, but like
You did
and
so good.
You just don't. Even if you tell one person, it will spread.
Oh yeah.
wildfire.
Yeah.
Big time.
Everybody will pretend they don't know, but they do know, and like who wants
Okay.
that?
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this podcast, BetterHelp.
Now tell me, do you exchange gifts, cards, vacations, experiences, donations, or do you focus on enjoying time together? Whether or not your family gives gifts during the holidays, you get to define how you give to yourself.
That's right, and the holidays are a great time to do that. So whether it's by starting therapy, going easier on yourself during tough moments, or treating yourself to a day of complete rest, remember to give yourself some love this holiday season.
And the best gift you can give to yourself is therapy. So give BetterHelp a try.
It's entirely online, and it's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
And it's so simple. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
And make sure to bundle up this holiday season. It's going to be cold.
Bundle up.
Bundle up. You don't want to go out and, sit in any traffic or waste your gas money. Just do it from the comfort of your own home.
And it's so nice to be able to talk to somebody that's like an actual licensed person. You're not talking to your best friend. You're not talking to your parents, your grandparents, your cousins, You're talking to somebody that like is actually going to give you good advice, and it's not going to be like or completely unbiased.
So in the season of giving, give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. All you got to do is go to betterhelp.com/Zane and Heath today, and you're going to get 10% off your first month.
Exactly. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Zane and Heath.
Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this podcast, helping us and helping everybody watching.
So
So it's
back to it.
Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving,
Her parents
y'all.
are already in town. They're visiting. Do
Yeah.
they know
No.
that this is happening?
No.
Not at all.
He had asked my dad's permission,
Right.
but they didn't know it was happening this day. While they were visiting, they didn't know.
And it was so funny because the day before Thanksgiving, her dad asked me, I was like, so like, what are you thinking? Like, what's like the plan?
He
Do
goes,
you-"
I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I was like, my intentions are there, whatever. Like, I don't know exactly when, but yes, I plan on asking her.
You do?
You're gonna ask me? And then the next day I did it.
Okay.
But yeah, so it was at Thanksgiving. We were like cooking all day. Her parents are in town. Zane and his mom were gonna come over.
How are you?
Freaking out.
Of course.
And I asked her about it. I was like, was I like
Oh, he
weird?
seemed totally normal. But at the same time, my mom and I were cooking from 6 a.m. until we ate. We were
So, like,
cooking
they
all
were, like,
day. I was so
distracted.
preoccupied. And I was like, of course, my parents visiting. I was like, okay, I know him and I know me. We would want family when the moment happened. So his parents just visited and it didn't happen then. And I was like, weird. I was like, well, my parents are coming. Maybe he'll do it then. Once like the day before Thanksgiving, I was like, okay, it's not going to happen because he wouldn't do it on a holiday. We're going to be busy all day. And then the rest of their trip, they were only there for one more day and we had nothing planned. I was like, so it's not happening. So it slipped my mind. We were cooking all day. The food was set on the counter and we all stood around to like pray, which is a normal thing. We all stood around, held hands to pray.
So we were around the food holding hands and I said grace. And then after I finished Grace, I like thanked her parents for coming out and spending the time to see us. And then I turned to Mariah and I thanked her for being the most amazing person in the world and coming into my life. And
Still didn't think anything of it because he says that like every day. I'm like, oh.
Mariah, I was looking at your reaction in the video, and I was like, she still has no idea
I
it's
had no
happening.
idea.
Oh, so it's being filmed. Or wait, who's
so
filming?
Zane acted like he was like setting up like a Snapchat.
Can't film Grace, y'all.
That's exactly what I.
And Mariah was like, "Okay, yeah, it's just Snapchat." Like,
Yeah,
didn't
I
think
did.
So
anything
Yeah.
of it.
that day, I was overly taking pictures and videos just to put in Mariah's head that I was just Snapchatting or
Yeah.
something.
Oh my gosh.
Overly excessive, making sure she was watching, just doing
Zane's
more than
Zane's
normal.
good with it.
Just
like,
watering down the yeah, that was
And then
great.
Matt,
actually.
you don't realize how embarrassed I was to just be like, guys, I just want to get this Grace.
It was so
And her
good.
family was sitting there like, oh my God.
I
They'll
thought
get
it was
over it. They'll
perfect.
get over it
Yeah,
in
and then
30
he was trying to
seconds.
set the camera up, but it was like more on other people. So then he turned it to like us, and then he was like, and then tried to like keep correcting it, and his hands were shaking setting it up.
Because I couldn't put it on just the two of them because then that would just like way too obvious.
And then
so,
what else is funny is we were all holding hands, but I was like pranking Zane. I was doing like this thing, and he's like, "Stop!" I was like doing this.
Well, meanwhile, I was having a panic attack.
Yeah. He was like, "No, not now."
And then I told her I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. And then I got on one knee.
Still
and
didn't hit us.
I asked her to marry me. And everybody's reaction was so perfect. Like, she looked like she saw a ghost and just completely didn't comprehend anything that was going on. I got super choked up. Zane is beet red, like this.
My mom is screaming louder than anybody. My mom.
Yeah.
Nobody had any idea.
Mariah's dad, I think, ran and did a lap around the kitchen. Mariah's mom just kept backing up and was just walking backwards like.
How many people are here? Is
just
Danielle
us.
here?
No,
No.
just
Just a
just
six
us.
of
You,
us.
your mom, your parents, you two. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. If
Perfect.
it was such an honor. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
My mom in the car when we left was crying again because she was just like, I just can't believe that I was here for that. I was like, Mom, you're important
No, I
too.
said it was like the perfect crowd. It was
Yeah.
like it made sense.
It was really nice. It was like genuinely perfect moment.
The only thing is this when it happened. This is before we ate, so we sat down to eat.
Oh.
My appetite's gone.
Gone.
I took a couple bites and
Yeah.
I don't remember after cooking all day and waiting for this moment. I didn't taste a damn thing. So we've been eating leftovers and I'm like, oh, that was nice.
Wow,
Like,
Thanksgiving food was great.
Thanksgiving was great.
It was
I
hard to
don't
talk
remember.
about anything else.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
trying to talk about something else because it wasn't bad tension, but it was just that like overwhelming emotional tension where like we're just trying to passage this for a little bit just so we can have a normal conversation. We just couldn't, and we just
Yeah.
kept laughing because it was just like
it was-
crazy.
It almost felt like all of us on the table, like at the table, were on drugs because we
Yes.
kept laughing uncontrollably and like
Yeah.
awkwardly looking at everybody at the table, and we were just like, "What is
Yeah.
going on?"
I just kept looking at Heath and Mariah, just making sure like they're happy and they're good, and this was
Yeah.
perfect because I didn't get to talk to Heath or Mariah. Like, yeah, so I
I
don't
just
know.
felt like it wasn't until today where like the room was spinning for the past few days, or it felt like, you know, the feeling when you're on a plane or like you just get off a plane and all your senses are gone, like your ears are muffled,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
you can't, like it's like a little like foggy. Like that's how I felt until probably today.
Yeah,
Like
I
it
think
just felt like all my senses went away.
like yesterday it started like sinking in.
Yeah.
I know. Then you just keep looking down at the ring. You're like,
Yeah.
whoa, okay, wow,
yeah.
it's done. It's happened.
I
It's-
didn't make eye contact with the ring for like 2 days. I was like, I
Oh,
like,
really?
This is not happening. Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Is Asher,
beautiful
Asher
ring.
cut?
Emerald.
Emerald cut.
I like it.
I
It looks
love
like,
it. I love
it looks
the
like
gold.
vintage, which I love. It.
Especially my jewelry, but when I buy jewelry, I think of wearing it now and wearing it when I'm 100. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
timeless.
absolutely
Yeah,
timeless
so it's,
all
like,
the
perfect.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It is
beautiful.
Thank
stunning, Kate.
you.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Stunning.
You know how
you done well.
You know how else we knew that she had no idea. Also,
My nails.
her nails weren't done.
I texted Zane
Oh.
in the morning. I was like, "Her nails aren't done. She's gonna."
Yep.
But you felt good about it because you were like, okay, she definitely doesn't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
My nails have been done for 6 years straight.
Straight.
And this is the
I
one
just
time.
took them off, and it happens. But it's kind of funny because my sister went through the same thing. She had hers done for all 2 years of her relationship. she took them off right before vacation, and he did it that week. So it's like our funny tradition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys,
so if you want to get engaged, take your nails off.
Yeah.
Tried and true.
Yeah.
And Heath and I were also talking the day of, and he's trying to like, you're trying to talk to me and say, should you tell her parents before? And I was like, you'll feel more nervous knowing that they're prepared for it.
Yeah.
And that might like make you nervous
Something might
and
slip.
like just like
Yes.
stutter more.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
better for everybody to just
didn't
black
want
out.
like little eye looks like it's coming.
Oh yeah, because I think your
in
mom would have
case.
totally been like, "Oh,
no,
all right."
my mom would be like,
let's just
let's
clean
get
up a
our
bit.
nails
Yeah.
done. Let's go get our nails done. Yeah, she would
All
have said
No,
that.
no,
All
I
parents.
think we should.
Yeah.
Where did you hide the ring the whole
Oh
time?
yeah, where'd you hide the ring?
Under the sink.
Under the
What?
sink.
That's where my cleaning supplies are. Not smart.
it was also in my closet for a little bit too.
Oh yeah. Did you propose ring in hand or with the box? Box.
And that's
pop it
another
up.
thing
The
I was
box
thinking
was
about.
stunning.
I didn't, because I was nervous that the box was going to be hanging off my pocket like this, and I was like, that's going to be weird.
Yeah.
So I specifically wore cargo pants so I could like have
Easy.
a little bit of extra room.
Easy access.
And then I was like, should I just take it out and like? But then I was like, this looks kind of funky.
yeah, that
Hey,
kind of looks
hey,
like you
hey.
did it, like you got it last minute.
It looks like I found it.
Yeah.
You know, like it
Is
didn't
this
come with like
yours?
a box and a receipt.
Why don't they put it in like a more discreet box?
That's
And I
true.
get it. You want to do the full thing, but I feel like more people want it like hidden on them more than this. Like,
yeah. My
This
first
thing.
box that I was like set on, I like didn't like it because it was a button.
Oh.
And so it was like
you had a switchblade.
that's
it was
funny.
like surprise,
Yeah,
and then I
yeah.
was like, I kind of want to be able
You
to
push it,
crack
it
it
jumps
open.
out of your
Yeah.
hand because
Yeah.
of the spring.
That's
And
so
and luckily the girl like who had made the ring was like, I actually completely agree with you. I'm sending you a new box. I was like, great. Oh my gosh.
I know.
It's coming in waves over and over and
Yeah.
over right now.
You're
Yeah.
telling me.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this podcast, the McDonald's app.
let's be honest, everybody's life is moving a million miles an hour. We're all busy and we're all looking for ways to just make things a little easier and a little quicker.
That's why we love the McDonald's app. Whether you're running late or you only got 20-minute breaks for lunch, or you're just starving and you're desperately craving that classic Big Mac with a large fry.
My lips are watering. Well, with the McDonald's app, just order in the app, pick your favorite location, select curbside or counter, and then head to McDonald's and boom, your order's ready.
That means no waiting in line, no dealing with the lunch rush, just some hot and fresh McDonald's that's ready when you are. Now that is a VIP experience.
Look, I'm going to tell you why I'm going to skip the line today. There's a lot going on. It's late. I'm
Yep.
hungry. I want something sweet. Getting little cravings going on down
A little
there.
bit, little cranky cravings.
I want my sugar. I want my ice cream. So, I'm going to hit that McFlurry, baby, and I want that right now. And I'm not waiting in no line, baby, for that.
Very good. And you guys don't have to wait either. So order ahead in the app to save time.
Prep while you're on the way. Excludes drive-thru.
At participating McDonald's, copyright 2023 McDonald's.
Hit that trademark, baby. Thank you so much to the McDonald's app for sponsoring today's episode. We love you and we love your food.
And we will see you soon.
I loved the few nights before too, because like I knew it was coming. So it was just
I wish I could go back.
I was very emotional about just like the dinner and like the little nights that we
Yeah.
had, all of us with my mom and your parents. And it was just so fun watching you, just not knowing
Not
how-
knowing.
And it was so
not
funny
having
because
any idea.
her parents, because we went out to dinner like a few nights before this to like a nice restaurant.
Oh yeah.
And like the whole time, her mom swore that there was this guy there that was about to propose to this girl that was sitting
Heath.
across the way. I was
Oh,
dying
my.
the entire time. And she's like, no, I think he's going to do it. And I was just, I wanted to just be like right there on the spot, be like, no, there is somebody, look, watch, somebody's going to propose right now. And then do it.
Just do it right there.
Just because the timing would have been so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is like the first time people are hearing it. It's
Yes,
it's so
that was my
crazy.
next thing. Wait, right now is when everyone's hearing it for the first time. When are you guys
We're
going
gonna post
public?
a picture on Instagram this weekend because we have to do
Yeah.
a shoot.
Okay.
So
Oh, you're gonna do a shoot with
Post
you
it
guys
on-
with the ring. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna post it on Instagram, and then the podcast is gonna be.
The next day. Yeah.
Woo! Get ready for that.
Oh God, I love wedding campaigns. I love engagement and wedding
It's a
campaign.
press tour. It's a press tour.
I love it.
We're
It's
gonna
my
have to go on
favorite.
tour. We're gonna have to do some Q&As.
Did you? Okay, so right after you did it, then did you FaceTime all your friends,
We
family,
ate,
all of it?
we were like,
God,
should
yeah.
we eat?
Yeah.
Or like they were like, do you want to call people? We're like,
We
let's
called-
eat because everybody was hungry. We're like, let's just try to get a
Yeah.
little something in.
We called my siblings and his parents,
Yeah.
and then the next day, I called all my cousins, and then we didn't tell the friends until yesterday.
2 days ago.
How'd you
2 days
do?
ago?
How'd you do?
Well,
Did
we
you
just
like Joe
face-
and Caitlin and go around?
We
Oh,
just
you
FaceTimed
FaceTimed
everybody.
We were gonna go try to see them, but I was like, by the time like we make sure we can, people are available
Yeah.
to like go see them and drive around.
You don't want to tell them like we have a surprise for you, like
Yeah, it's a
So
little.
we FaceTimed, and it was like the best reactions ever.
It
And
was
then-
so
yeah, it
fun
was
FaceTiming the
hysterical.
friends.
Oh,
And then we just said we'll probably do a dinner with everybody or something, like something to. We'll see everybody later in the week.
oh yeah, get ready for
be
it. You
fun.
got a lot
Yeah.
coming your way.
But yeah, like my family didn't know, my brother didn't know.
Your parents didn't even know either
No.
that you were. Oh my God.
Because I
crazy?
kept trying to like convince them to come out for Thanksgiving.
Oh, and
And they were like, we just got back like to Tennessee. Like we would love to, but like we kind of have to take a chill for a second. I was
Yeah.
like, no, please. Like you really, you
Trust
really
me.
should come.
And you know what? That's okay.
oh my gosh. That's so. I even have even more questions. But can I just say, this is so crazy. Someone else just got engaged.
Who?
My brother.
No,
Oh, no way.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, what
When?
day? What
On
day?
Saturday.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Wait, hold on.
Love
This is-
is
oh,
in
That's
the air.
crazy.
Holy
My,
shit.
my brother
How did he
just
do
got
it?
he did it in LA. You know what? The nitty gritty details. I know that they had like a photo shoot every year for their Christmas. They do a fun, quirky Christmas card. And like last year they did like JCPenney Christmas card. And this year he got like someone to come in and do like a faux architectural digest of like their place. And they're
wow.
just taking pictures like around their apartment, and then he like got down on one knee.
Oh, that's great.
I don't want to like.
Pictures-
It's kind of his story to say.
Well,
I
congrats
haven't
to
like
him,
got
yeah.
down the full nitty gritty of the day in the moment because
Wow.
they've been silent, but they're gonna publicly announce. But that's just so
That-
awesome
yeah.
too. Engagement.
Oh, you must be so overwhelmed right now.
No, I was just like
That is crazy.
I was so worried that somebody might have told you before you came in here that you were like,
no.
Ilya's reaction. I really
So-
I have to say
funny.
it was
Oh, yeah?
hysterical. So we called David first. And he just loves love. So he was like getting
Yeah.
emotional. He was just so excited. And he was like, I want to stay on the phone while you call everybody else.
Yeah.
So we called Ilya and we said, Ilya, like Heath wants to get back into shape. He goes, bro, let's do it, bro. And I was like, yeah, but we only have 5 days to get him into shape. And he's looking at the phone and he's like, 5 days? Yeah, you know what? We could do it. We could do it.
Ilya
And
will
we're
not be the
looking,
person to see
and
that.
we're
Yeah.
not telling him. We're just sitting like this. And David's cracking up. And he's like, bro, what? Like 5 days? Like we could do it. It'll be fun. And I was like, okay, what about 1 day? And I just held up my ring finger. He didn't get it.
He was like, yeah, one day it's going to be tough, but
and
we could
it was
try
like 15 seconds went by and David was like, ew, are you looking at the phone? And he's like, 1 day. And he did not get it. And
Was he driving? Was he in the hills
No,
or something?
No. He was just home. And then he finally realized and he was like, and he screamed. I've never heard him scream like
Yeah.
that. He screamed. It was hysterical. He had no
Oh
idea.
my, that is too good.
Damn,
Yeah, it
I
was
wish
really
I wish I
funny.
got to see the
I
reactions
know.
too.
I think David tried screen recording it. That was the thing, the thing that I'm like regretting right now. My unproposed self, my girlfriend self would have thought to screen record everyone's reactions, but we are still so in the moment.
Yes.
It's not even my
We're, like,
I
not
haven't
thinking
taken
about
pictures,
anything.
videos. I'm just like so out of it. And I just am like, I've never been in the moment like that. To like, what are you looking at?
I'm just looking at that ring, baby. Looking
to
at
like
that
not think
ring.
about it and like not even to post, just to have for ourselves. I'm like, damn, I wish I had. The reactions were hysterical.
Yeah.
They were so funny, but
I'm
yeah,
so
it was
fucking
great.
happy for you guys.
Thank you.
This is so great.
The feeling, this is gonna be a big eye roll, but
Speak your heart out.
it was perfectly done. Like it was so me to have it done at the house. It felt like there's an Office episode. So on The Office and on Friends, The Office, Michael Scott proposed to Holly in the office in front of like the close like coworkers, and then on Friends, Monica proposed to Chandler in the living room, and it just felt like those moments. I watch those episodes over and over again because I feel I'm so dramatic, but like they just feel so good. And having it in the kitchen, that was like one of my first thoughts. I was like, oh my, I'm living like my actual dream.
That's why you planned it just like that.
Because
That's
I
exactly why.
had-
That's exactly why.
Yeah, I'd
was
watched
really
that
thinking.
episode right before, and I was like, it's got to be in the kitchen. No, I had talked to Zane about like different like ideas of how to do it.
Did you have any like ridiculous ones?
Yes.
Well, I told him, I was like, do you want to know all the times I thought it was going to happen? And I felt so embarrassed. Like after that moment ended, I was like, and it didn't happen. I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. I had my nails perfect. I'm like, all right, just stop guessing.
And that's probably what you wanted, just for you to stop guessing.
Yeah, that's true. When you stop thinking about
when
it,
you
that's when
least
it happens.
expect it.
Yeah.
I
What
had,
was,
like-
what was the most ridiculous idea that you had?
In my head, like my dream was to always do it under the Aurora Borealis. Like my goal in life is to like see that, and I
The
thought that-
Northern Lights?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I just thought that would be so like super special, and then I was like, that just means it means a lot to me, and I was like, not for this situation. Like that'll be something cool that we can do down the road, but I was like, not, and especially because that would be at night. You can't see him during the day, so it's like in the dark, and I was like,
Don't
drop
drop,
the-
don't
you drop
drop
the
that
ring-
ring.
you drop
in
the ring in
snow.
the-
In the
Right.
snow avalanche.
I think it's the most beautiful thing, and I like always dreamt of
Next
seeing
to
it.
me.
Yeah.
Wait, you said that about me.
That's what you told me right before you.
You told me I was the most beautiful thing.
But yeah, I had like, you know how your brain just starts.
Coming up with,
Going.
oh yeah, I thought of, I was
Um,
looking at so many places on Google Earth being like, would this area work?
What
Like,
can the photographer
yeah,
stand?
Yeah, and I knew I wanted it to be like an actual surprise, and I was just like,
I also know everything. I'm one of those people. I can read people like a book. I would know immediately.
you could sense if a big charade was
Yes.
coming your way. Yeah.
Yes.
and like that would require obviously a lot of planning and a lot of moving parts where I'd have to be like, okay, we're coming, do this now, go, like almost like
And then he would have to rely on me to make sure everything is done on
Zane would never
time.
be able
Right.
to plan
On
and
Yes.
be punctual.
No, actually, I'd
would
be
make it
I'd be a
work.
madman. You know,
Yeah.
I'd be yelling at everybody.
That's true,
They'd be walking
yeah.
talking.
Imagine me
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
radio,
yeah.
like connected to everybody that's supposed to do something on time. I'd be screaming at everybody. So
And I
hard to
just
do.
wanted, I feel like the most us was at home in our comfort space with her family. I was like,
Not in
this,
public.
this is yeah, I wouldn't do
I
it in
would've had
public.
a PA.
Or I don't know, around the family, like during Grace. I feel like to me it was the most sincere and special way to do it, and I think
You did it right, man.
yeah.
Did it right. Italy would have been crazy, but I said, what about? I was like, I really thought Italy. Well, I said I thought Italy, and he was like, that was way too obvious, and he's right because I got my nails done how I would want them. Going
This
to
is so
Italy,
funny.
we were on the flight there, and we had like the first class like division, and I went to like open up the division to like say hi to him, and this nail snapped.
Oh, oops.
And I was like crying myself to sleep. I was like so upset, and not that my trip was ruined, but I was so.
you thought
It
you
just
said
set
you,
me
that like
back.
felt like bad luck or like a bad
It was
omen.
just. I knew. I was like, oh, it's not happening here. Like,
Yeah.
why would this finger break? I was so pissed off that day. I was so.
It's so
annoyed.
weird that like.
Yeah.
It's strange. It's funny
But
because
maybe-
I actually was messing with that thing
Oh yeah.
to make sure that happened to let
Like,
her
I
know
figured, I
without telling
figured.
her.
I didn't want to accuse, but I figured.
Another place that he wanted to propose, which was really, it was a Lazy Dog. I was like, absolutely not. Like I know you guys
Come
love that
on.
place. You guys go there every week, but
a bacon
don't do
candy
that.
ring.
Yeah.
Maybe I would have cried.
Hey
a
baby,
little
can you grab me a candied bacon?
more. Ring. throw that bitch in a circle.
Oh man. So, wedding. Do you think it'll happen like in a year, 6 months? Are you gonna go
We're
kind
saying
of
like a year or two.
a year or two?
We were thinking like next fall or the following spring, so 2024 fall.
Because you got to
Right.
think of the seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're
Do you
gonna
think you
do
would
it on
have
the
it?
East Coast.
Oh, you're gonna do it East Coast, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania or New Jersey?
yeah.
okay,
New Jersey
nice.
has really good venues.
Nice.
Which month is?
And plus, Jersey is closer to. I think of like the people traveling, like all of our friends here traveling. New Jersey is right by Manhattan, so if they want to like hop over,
Make a
like,
trip out of it.
And you can like fly into
Nice.
Newark, which is like the easiest from
Hub,
here.
exactly.
Yeah, it's nice, and I have a lot of family, so it's
She's
like,
got 300 relatives that live in that pocket.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And I have 6. So
pick a seat, not a side.
yeah.
Oh boy.
What's the most beautiful time out there?
Well, that's what we were thinking. Like, I would love a fall. Like, the fall on the East Coast is like unreal, but that is a year from now, and that's
That gives you a lot of time.
A year
you
is
would
not.
think you have to book the
you're
venue
saying it's-
now.
you're-
But
Oh,
right around September, like you catch people, they don't have like vacation times
Right,
too. Like,
but we also have. There's a lot of weddings that we have next year.
I know, I'm like,
spring
gotta
and
check
fall,
my
and I'm
calendar.
like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Are you starting like a Pinterest board and everything?
Started.
How
I've had it since I was 10. Started. It's done. It's planned.
I didn't know until yesterday how like popular Pinterest is. Like how many
Yeah,
people
it's
actually use it.
huge.
It's like bigger than Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pinterest is
I
the
didn't
best.
know that. It's
so good.
crazy.
Yeah, it's the best.
Well,
That's so exciting. I mean, I already said all this to you, but like, I'm so happy for you
Yeah.
both. And
My
I love
heart
you so
Part of
is
the
much.
like-
thing. You did good. You did
It's
good.
It's a crazy feeling.
Yeah.
Obviously, like
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be like this.
Me too.
Congratulations. Zane.
and it's just the beginning too.
it's her moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It's
I
our
want.
moment.
Yeah, but
You have a ring.
Your fiance. Have you said it yet?
Yeah.
We said it and we just laugh every time.
Yeah.
We're like, that's
it's weird when you
crazy.
start
Yeah.
like saying it.
We're like
We-
we're so dramatic. We're like first time getting coffee as fiancés. First time walking down the street as fiancé.
Yes.
It's. I haven't been able to use it
Naturally, like
in a
it's
na-
not
yeah
fiancé.
in a natural
when
setting.
you get in an Uber, that's the moment you're like,
Like,
hold
oh.
on, yeah, my fiance is coming.
Oh!
And then that,
But
though,
also,
that-
even still saying it, it's like
the thing is-
okay.
and then it
It
starts a
sounds so
whole
snobby.
it starts a
Yeah.
whole conversation. No, people
Here's-
usually go,
Sounds
"Congrats,
snooty.
when's it happening?"
You see, I think it doesn't even flow out of the mouth correctly, right?
Yeah.
I think either say girlfriend, keep going with girlfriend, or just say wife.
Wait, what did I tell
Just
you?
say wife.
The first time he said fiance, I was like, just say wife.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
also like
It sounds so snooty. It's like fiance because it's French, right? Is it French?
yeah, it's
Yes.
not English.
Matt, it sounds pompous, right?
My fiance.
Oh no, I was just
Yeah.
letting you know that I'm using
Oh,
a big
that's
word.
my fiance. It just sounds
Fuck yeah.
rich. It sounds like
Give me something.
But you only get to say fiance for one chapter of
That's
your life,
true,
and it's
yeah.
this chapter. So embrace it.
fiance.
But sometimes you're just like, oh gosh, like
That's my
the
wife.
small talk about talking about your wedding will start to drive you a little bit mad. Where
I know what you mean.
Yeah, the day
Like,
the
you'll-
day it happened, people were like, "Do you have a date?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm like, what are you like?
Some people
because-
you do it right away because when you book a venue, it does have to be like a year in advance.
yeah,
Right.
the earlier the better. I would try to
Yeah.
get a date locked in this month.
Yeah,
And
we're
also,
definitely-
girls are waiting for this moment. So I'm sure the night of, like the night you propose, I'm sure the girl already has like a million ideas and like.
yeah,
That's
definitely a
good.
year to 2 years because of the traveling back and forth. It's gonna take longer.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
plan all
have
that.
to.
And then even like me like picking dresses. I know I had my sister come out when she was getting married and I was like, let me just try on dresses for fun with you so I have that moment with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she went home, she picked one. But I'm going to want to fly home and try on dresses. Like I don't want to
Yeah, do it with your mom and
Yeah, I want
like,
to do it with
yeah.
my mom and my sister. So it's going to things are going to take
We'll
a
do
little
that.
longer,
Yeah, you
You want
but
to try on suits with me?
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh. You get a
do I
You're gonna have to plan the bachelor
I was
party.
just about to. I was okay.
You can use my template. It works really well. Itinerary, the Notion template. Or
Do you have just like a
yeah. Send it all. I'll send it all over, man. Sub all
okay.
the stuff out.
You can
I
tell,
ju- I just have to-
you can tell she's excited. She shut the laptop.
Oh, this can wait. Producer can wait.
I had a feeling something. Well, the no notes were up. And you weren't like that. There wasn't any discussion. Usually Jordan's like, "Hey, do you want to bring something up?" Like, or like, there was no topic.
Okay.
you didn't think that. Now he's pulling out. I was like, well, you know
no,
what?
I knew it was coming.
I did know actually.
We
I
haven't
did.
had notes in
I
3
really thought I
weeks.
was getting a boo gift. Like, and in my head, though, I was like, "What? It is."
And
December.
Matt, when you
It
brought
is-
that gift, it was perfect.
Yeah, that was-
it. Just
Yeah, that
made
worked
it.
out.
We were
Great, a
so
little
freaked
exchange.
out trying to figure out how to get you to close your eyes so we could like set it up. We're like, just tell him he has a gift,
Yeah.
and then you were like, I have a gift for you. We're
No,
like,
and it was perfect that we didn't even like bug him too hard on like the blindfold.
Oh
thing.
yeah,
We were like,
and it was just great that I was so focused on like this area. I'm like,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Oh,
That was
oh
perfect.
man, I can't wait.
gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha.
Oh
bitch.
man, how thrilling! How thrilling!
It's gonna be a long
It's gonna be a long life.
there is a distinct feeling that once it set in, I have felt different.
Yes.
I
Yes.
haven't felt like I've aged since I moved out here.
Mm-hmm.
And this felt like a birthday of equivalent of being like, I just turned 21.
Yeah, like a milestone
It
or like
felt-
a renewal.
Yeah. So it felt like that where like I feel my age now
Yeah.
because I haven't felt over 21 since I've moved here. That in that moment, it was like, I'm a man now. It's a
Yes.
very weird internal gut feeling.
And
I
give-
He
can't
just has
explain
he
it.
has no hat. He's wearing a button-up shirt.
Yeah.
All right.
That
I'm a
feeling
grown-up now.
already. It gets stronger and stronger.
I would
and
imagine,
stronger.
yeah.
And it's honestly helped my mental health. And I'm not saying this stuff out to people in the world like, you will be happier if you get married. You are going to be happy because of this stuff. No. Marriage is not going to cure you. But
I think it'll cure.
it's
I'm re-
Anxiety.
I'm-
It's working right now.
I'm relating to this conversation so hard.
it's like
Zane's gonna walk down the street and just propose to somebody walking by him.
Well, when I told people we were engaged, it's definitely mental, but I was like, I feel like my anxiety snapped away. I feel like my skin cleared up. I was
Yes.
like, this is the best.
so the certainty, like my mental flutter, my freak outside, my
Yeah.
anxiety, that monkey in your
The
brain
noise in
that's
the back
just
of your
like,
head.
we should be worried about things, your future, all of it, everything is
Yeah.
scary. Knowing that I have an amazing, loving, and supportive wife who I love, in the certainty that of my love that I have for her, and the excitement of the future that we're going to share together. And trust me, it is not all going to be roses and sunshines, but it's the ride
Yeah.
and the certainty of sharing it with them that it makes me so happy and excited, where I'm just like, game on. I don't have to fret too much about myself because it's not about you anymore. It's about this union that you're sharing with the person. And that, it just washes over you.
A fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
You can
I
say
know.
that
You
You can say
again.
that again.
Yes, Lord.
Mariah, when
I
you
feel that.
this is so interesting. I wanted to ask you about what you said real quick about you said your anxiety went away, right?
Zane, he's really wanting to
Do you
propose now.
I don't know.
Do you think you just started taking medication out of nowhere as soon as that
Yeah, it
happened?
felt like I popped a pill.
Interesting.
But I don't know. It's definitely not gone because certain things give me anxiety, like clutter, messy house, full plate.
But the
like,
fact that you probably think about it a little bit every day, so now that you don't have that thought anymore, your
Yeah.
days have to be just
I
few
percent better.
like you have clearly had a glow since.
oh,
Mhm.
thank you.
It's the
Ooh.
best when you
That
catch
that was
your,
hard. I'm sorry. I was like, all right.
What bone hit me?
I was just like, there
Zane
you
with
go.
the kicking.
It went right in between.
I was like, those are things you say to your wife. That's amazing.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this podcast, SeatGeek.
You guys know one of my favorite artists, Drake, is on tour right now, and one of the stops that he's going to be making is at Sunrise, Florida, our home city, baby.
on,
you know what I'm
baby.
saying? And you know we're going to be going to SeatGeek to find the best deals for our tickets possible.
And SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app with over 28 million downloads.
And you know, other than Drake, they got more than 70,000 events every single day on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more.
And if you don't like Drake, they also have the Jonas Brothers, Post Malone, and the 1975 all on tour right now, and you're not going to want to miss that.
And if you guys have never used SeatGeek before, it's honestly so simple, and we love how they do it. They put all the tickets across the web in one place to make sure you are getting a good deal. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means it's good, and red means is bad.
And every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps.
Yeah. Chill out, baby. We got a code. We got a hookup for you guys. You make sure to go through us and use our code UNFILTERED for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek.
That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code UNFILTERED. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app.
Y'all, thank you so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's episode. We love you so much. And thank you for giving us the chance to buy some good tickets.
Baby, you nailed that one. Thank you, SeatGeek.
You guys are gonna
We're good.
get married, right? And you're not gonna like move, right?
No. Are you? You're going to move already?
You're not gonna move, right?
After the wedding.
After the wedding,
Well,
you're gonna move?
talk to them. Talk to the cameras, guys. Talk to the cameras.
Talk to Thumb.
If we wanted to uproot and move, though, to Nashville,
So we're going to Tennessee.
you've talked about that. Like dreaming wise, it's already been confirmed. You're set. It's going to happen. You can't be making all these big decisions already in one damn week.
No, we talked about that a long time
Okay,
ago.
but I mean, I'm down. If
So
Matt's ready to pack up.
I'm down. Well, no. I care about raising a kid in LA. I don't.
yes, I don't want to have a kid out here.
Yeah.
By the time they're 5 or like, I don't know.
So our idea was like 2 more years here. Zane,
I'm having fucking.
Zane's entire future just flat. He looked at me like this.
I was like, I don't have a wife yet. All I have is this podcast.
We're thinking like 2 years to get to Tennessee, but we would fly back and forth to do the podcast.
I've also considered that in my brain too.
Yeah. It is tough because we do consider our parents are getting older. I don't want to have a kid out here. I need my mom. If I get pregnant, like I need my mom, my sister, just closer to family in general. Like you just think of all those things.
Why are you booking your flights
you know?
already?
This is
Mariah.
Okay, but
Why are you on
You just have to
Zillow
think
and
about- and then
Heath,
also-
get off your phone. What is happening? Matt, get off your
All right,
phone.
guys, this is the last episode.
interesting houses already. But I kind of want to say, after us talking about that, I feel like that sounds like really like concrete. Like there's this, this is still all to be decided and formed.
I know. It's
so
such a
far
scary,
down the
scary thought.
timeline, but it is important to be thinking of it and thinking of the logistics of how, because obviously we love doing this. I would obviously keep that as my priority, but at the same time, how can we continue doing this but maintain the fun? It's not.
I have
like,
no plan on ending this.
Yes.
Like I'll make.
We'll figure it out. Like
Yeah.
it'll be figured out.
Yes.
Because it's not like, we're not working in an office building or anything. It's not like impossible.
I
We're
will
just
say-
it's just a room with cameras.
I'm not doing Zoom.
Hell no. I
Podcast.
Zoom sucks. We tried it once. Remember?
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Doesn't work. No. Yeah. We had talked about like flying out and recording.
Yeah. Get yourself a jet like Kylie.
Honestly,
That's a good idea.
Unfiltered air.
That sounds
Unfiltered.
nice.
that is
air.
going down into the ground. You think I'm going to get on a plane that says
Unfiltered
unfiltered air? The name
logo,
already.
Our logo is a gas mask.
Unfiltered air.
No.
You just can't breathe when you're on it.
Your brother's flying the plane.
You have to have the thing that drops down the entire flight.
Speaking of planes, did you guys hear about this story? And I don't know if we ever talked about this. In 2019, a woman wakes up on a plane. The whole plane is dark. Nobody is on.
Is this
the
a riddle?
plane.
It sounds like a horror story, like a fake.
This I'm just setting it up like this,
okay.
but this is what happened. A woman woke up on a plane. Nobody is on the plane. It's all dark and everything. And she's like, where the hell did everybody go? She looks out onto the tarmac and the plane's just parked there. She tries to get off the plane. It's locked. This plane landed. Everybody got off the plane. All the flight attendants, and they forgot about this woman sleeping
no
on the
way.
plane.
There-
And she had to get her phone was dead, but she managed to bang and get lights going for one of the tarmac workers to notice that somebody was still out on the plane.
How heavy was she sleeping?
Dude, I
For
don't.
her not to get up.
How did everybody walk by her and
yeah,
not
there's
go?
so many things that just pass.
They clean the plane. Like you have.
Clearly
Baby,
not
they don't
that-
clean the planes.
That's proof right there.
Clearly
Yeah.
not that well, or maybe it was the last plane of the day. You hear about people sleep on the last subway. They wake up and they're at the station or on a bus. It was this type of situation where this woman was just trapped on this fucking plane.
just like safety wise for just the airport and plane and people
Yeah.
boarding the next flight and that's crazy that they let that
and I
happen.
think she sued the airline and managed to
I didn't
settle
even
for-
think you could sue.
Yeah,
For,
I think
because you didn't get hurt. You didn't.
You got trapped. You got trapped for
okay, yeah.
a long
Yeah.
amount of time, and that was I saw that as a TikTok and it really freaked
what
me
airline?
out. I have no clue.
Air
I have
Canada.
it was Air Canada.
Wow.
What do you
I
think?
bet they're really sorry though.
Sorry.
I saw this other video, and I remember I've seen the video before. It's a time lapse. A guy. It's 4:00 around, or no, 4:30 on a Friday. This guy is at his office or whatever, goes downstairs to have a cigarette, goes down the elevator, then gets back up the elevator to go up to his office. Elevator shuts down. He's stuck. And, he's buzzing the thing. Surely someone's going to come save him. He is in the elevator because it's a Friday. Everyone has gone home. He's in the elevator for over 48 hours. And he doesn't have his phone on him. He doesn't have anything. All he has is his fucking wallet and his cigarettes. And this dude, there's a time lapse of this guy over the course of the 48 hours. In this elevator, like almost just kind of like losing his mind. He sits down for a bit. He pries it open. He bangs. He sits down again. Futz around with things on his wallet. He just doesn't know. And that's got to be the craziest thing. You don't know how much time has gone by at all, and you're trapped in a confined space. What goes through your brain?
48 hours not knowing the time.
And it's just bright
is
light above you the entire time.
And
I
just
think
not
that
knowing
causes
if
permanent mental damage.
Yeah. And so he sued, and I don't know how much, but got an undisclosed amount of money.
100%. Yeah, no, that's a lot. Yeah, I would 100% sue. I don't care.
Okay. If you had a
not-
pack of cigarettes, would you just be hitting them back and back, or would you be like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in here? Should I like?
I don't
just
know.
because everything is I mean, no, there's ducts up there, so there's air flowing.
No,
I definitely think in his
like
brain-
wasting all the cigarettes. Like I would be like,
But here's the thing.
it's almost like food. You take your time with it.
But he had to have known. He goes, it's Friday, so nobody's here. This whole weekend's about to go by.
Well, he had that thought.
He had to have had
100%,
that like
yeah.
as a guiding light.
It's crazy that there was no emergency pull button.
Yeah.
like on most of them.
I think you would, but sometimes like when you buzz that, it's not calling I don't think it calls the local fire department.
Mine did.
Okay, maybe it. I don't know how old this building was. I've just seen this time lapse. I think it happened like mid 2000s. I remember seeing the video like on
mid 2000. I thought it was a little bit more recent than that.
I just remember I saw this video
Because now every elevator,
2008.
as soon as you press it, the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
So it was,
But it'll go off until you let go of it.
So he was returning to his office on the 39th floor when the elevator stopped in between the floors. He pressed the alarm, letting it ring, but 11 p.m. the building was deserted. It would be nearly 2 days before White was rescued. He paced around the elevator like a bug trapped in a box, fighting claustrophobia every minute for a 41-hour ordeal, which was captured on the video surveillance camera.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and no food. Even though you're not going to die.
The water for
The
that long.
cigarettes, though, not having the water, though, and having a cigarette, that'll make you so thirsty.
And what also, like, because I'm sure he was going up, right? So there's some depth under you. Like, you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I would just the whole time I'd be like, is this elevator gonna fall at any point while I'm on this?
I've learned that that's kind of a myth about elevators falling. Most modern elevators, I think it's technically impossible for the elevator to fall. Have I read that? Maybe I'm wrong. I think they figured out like a contraption where it's kind of like there's like a loop that goes through where even if it fell, it would still stop on the loop. Yeah.
Did you guys see the guy that streaked at Disney for the It's a Small World ride?
I did.
Yes, he was like on acid,
He
right?
was on something. I think he was.
People are saying shrooms, acid, mental illness.
Shrooms doesn't do that to you.
But I agree. But the guy looks like so calm and like certain, just walking around, and then he goes and sits in the Small World ride where it looks like a river. He sits in the middle of that, and then he walks out of the ride, walking in the river, butt naked in front of all those people.
Oh, he ends up. I only saw the video of him in boxers.
When he walked out
this was
of the
like
ride, he's
a
butt
couple
naked.
days ago.
They went right through the
I
park.
wonder how many kids saw
take
that.
him in the
and was
back.
just-
That had to have been his intention. Like, I'm going to Disney today. I'm going to go on Small World. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
But you had to go through parking, security, getting the tickets.
All right, he's kind of shredded. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he does. He does look a
Look.
little cut.
Was he on the
Hey,
Zealand?
he pretty built.
Yeah.
He looks like a guy who rock climbs. Like,
Well, so what's his story?
people are trying to figure that out.
Huh.
Is it messed up? Would it be weird if we had him on the podcast?
So why'd you
Tell
do
us
He's
story.
a sex offender on the podcast.
But, like-
you're a sex offender.
Have you looked
at Neighborhood Watchdog?
at the map?
Yeah, but then again, I'm like, it's Los Angeles.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Scary.
Yeah, it's a
How
little
many there
freaky.
are around here?
A lot. I like it better when I go back to like my hometown, like when you're in suburbia.
When I was leaving here the other day, so you know how you drive out of your street and there's the apartment complex across the street. Like, so you if you're heading back to go to the main street,
Uh-huh.
across
Yeah.
is an apartment in front.
You're talking about on the street.
Yes, going
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
look straight across. You like pull and you get ready to turn right.
Uh-huh.
So I'm driving up and I'm about to leave your street to turn right. And I look at the apartment in front of me and this guy has his entire glass window open on the second floor. Can see through everything. And he pulls his shirt off. And I'm like, what is this guy doing right now? And he starts going like this.
Ew.
And he's flexing his muscles.
Like looking at himself in the mirror?
No, he was just doing
wanted
it. He
people
just,
to look at him?
I don't know.
That's what it sounds like.
But it was very like American Psycho, pulls his shirt off.
Is he in good shape?
Yeah.
Huh?
Like pretty built. And then he just starts
Did you like it?
flexing. I sat there for a while and watched.
All right. Just want to, right there?
Yeah, right there. Right there. We can go after this if you
Yeah, I was thinking, let's check that out.
But yeah, he just sat there doing it. I'm like, this is weird that I can see completely like.
Every time I'm in New York, I can't imagine all these people who live in those like apartments where everyone can like look into your vibe. Like, I can't help
And
but
I would
look.
just hate to have curtains where I have to constantly open it and close it. Like, you can never just get sunlight and privacy at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you have to pick one.
Do you ever get embarrassed about like a window where people could see into your TV to what you're watching? Whenever I walk by a
no,
house and I can
never.
see what they're watching on TV, I'm like, oof, I shouldn't be. Like, I feel
Oh, it's
weird
like an invasion of privacy when you see the TV on.
when I can
Yeah.
see what they're watching and recognize a show. I'm like, I
Didn't need to see that.
feel very uncomfortable seeing.
Yes, I know. I kind of know what you mean.
If only they knew that you, right in that moment, you're looking through and
Yes.
seeing their TV. Like, if they got notified, that's freaky. Like, if I was
But
notified
me
that
on a
someone
plane,
was just,
if I'm looking in between the seat and I'm looking at someone texting, buddy, I'm
Oh,
looking at.
I get so curious. I'm just genuinely
Yeah.
like, I'm not like, there's a difference between nosy and curious, right?
And the seats
No.
are lined up perfectly to where you can't see the one in front of you, but through the crack, you can see one seat over. It's like you're holding it here. Both sides can see directly to your phone.
Yeah.
I love watching just old ladies text like, like it's like in like the
The
largest
font
font
is
ever. Just landed. Smells funny on this plane. Get me out of here. Like, just. Do you guys have privacy?
Screen protectors?
Screen protectors?
I used to, but it started getting really annoying because I started, like, I would need for some reason I would need the phone, or I would need to see the phone where it's like I'm not looking at it directly. I don't like it's
Does
weird.
it affect?
It was just annoying to have to.
But then I've been like, if you were editing like a picture, is it not the full resolution of what the picture is?
I'm
Yeah,
sure it's gonna have a little
darker.
tint to
yeah,
it.
it's a little tint to it.
Yeah, maybe I don't.
Right, stop looking at the sex offenders in this city.
Oh,
please.
zoom into the street. Zane, it's you. He's like, no, don't zoom in. There's nobody here.
Oh wait, I'm pretty sure that was my Postmates driver.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this podcast, Lumi Labs.
You know this product is getting me hype already because the first word I see right there on the top is microdose, and baby, you know I love to do that.
I know you do.
I actually talk about this on the show a lot. I do like to microdose. I feel like it just makes me feel better, helps me perform better, and it also relieves a lot of my anxiety too, which is why I love to do it.
I've honestly noticed a huge difference as soon as Zane started microdosing. I can tell when he's like in the zone, you know what I mean? And I know microdosing can help you get in the zone and stay in the zone for a lot longer.
Not only that, it boosts my mood, it helps me relax, and I'm able to like live in the moment without like overthinking everything, especially when like I'm doing work or I'm on camera or honestly anything.
And we all know why Zane actually enjoys microdosing with these gummies. It's because it can spice up sex and intimacy.
And after all the spicing up and all that sex and intimacy, baby, it helps you fall asleep and stay asleep.
And by sex and intimacy, I was also meaning him and Angelica.
Don't try me. And guys, you know I'm not a big fan of weed, so this has just a tiny dose of THC, which is perfect for my anxiety. So, and just have a gummy. It's like the perfect dose to take. And it helps you relax at the end of the day.
So if you want to learn more about microdosing THC, all you got to do is go to microdose.com and use code UNFILTERED to get free shipping and 30% off your order.
Again, that's microdose.com, code UNFILTERED for 30% off your first order.
I can't believe they got microdose.com.
Yeah,
That's
that is
amazing.
really wild that they got that. Are we sure that's the link? That's crazy. Good job, Lumi.
Thank you so much, Lumi Labs, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you.
What are y'all doing for New Year's?
Miami
Oh, fun. Are you going
Or
to stay there
Bahamas.
after Christmas to do?
or St. Bart's.
Oh, I love
I want to
I've
go to
been-
St. Bart's.
Go to St. Bart's. It's
One of
pretty
those
cool.
three.
How far is St. Bart's?
From Miami, it's like 2.5 hours.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
But
First
it's
come,
going to
first
be really
serve.
busy. They have a really fun beach club at St. Bart's. What's it called? It's
Yes,
the one that's really
Tree Club.
Is that it? What's the one that's really
Tree
popular
Club?
in Miami that's also really big? It's like James Beach or like
Maybe. Yeah, it's something like that.
It's
I don't know
that
the
one
name.
that they have in different. It's popping at St. Bart's. It's the coolest.
I've seen pictures and it's beautiful.
Oh, that'll be fun.
What are you doing for New Year's?
I think I want to go to the Oregon coast.
The Oregon coast?
Yeah.
Why? Why specifically that place?
Because Patricia and I have always wanted to go up there.
Both of you had. In your
Yeah,
head
because
before
it's
it was like
orca
you always-
season. You can go see all the beautiful orcas, and
Okay.
it's like misty and sea cliffs and
Oh, people really change when they're married. Yeah,
Well-
we're gonna go watch orcas. You don't want to go bar hopping anymore?
I guess I'm still down to go
I'm
bar
good.
hopping, but like New Year's sometimes it's like I like set plans.
Yeah,
And
I get it.
I don't know. I really want to
Right,
take the train.
enough.
I want to take the train from
I want
Portland
to
to LA.
I want to do the
Oh,
train so
That's
bad.
fun.
It's called the Coastal Starlight. It's with Amtrak.
Mm-hmm.
You could like the move is to really get a room at because that's where like you can really lay down.
Yeah.
But it looks cozy. It's 31 hours though. Yeah.
Is there Wi-Fi on the
That's
train?
less time than the guy spent in the elevator.
Yeah.
You can handle it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be doing Tube Girl TikToks the whole time.
What's Tube Girl?
Tube Girl TikTok? You're not on Tube Girl TikTok?
Who's Tube Girl?
The girl that's on the tube on the train. The most confident girl I've ever seen in my life. Dude, the train will be filled with people, and she'll do a full on TikTok. But they're good. She's really good at it.
She like knows exactly when the wind is gonna hit.
And that wind hits her, and she just looks like she's performing like she's Beyonce at a concert.
We should meet up with the train kid.
Who's the train kid?
Oh yes,
He puts this like 360 GoPro on his head, and it like shows his face, but also like everything around. And he's just in love with like he just loves everything.
he's a
about
train
trains.
spotter. He's a train spotter. People who are obsessed about trains.
And he gets really, really excited to see these trains because they're like old trains or like decommissioned ones that are like, that shouldn't be like running anymore and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really, really cool.
Oh wow, he looks like a train spotter.
Like, that's gonna be
Yeah,
really
that's
fun
him.
when you live like in Europe that you can go see all these types of trains. You know?
You know what? I think I'd be kind of obsessed with trains too if I was like around them.
Oh, Heath, I went to a really cool auto museum in Birmingham.
Really?
It was badass.
Vintage?
And they have like, yes, so many vintage motorcycles, tons of vintage racing cars. You've been geeking out about all of it. It was really cool. And there was a racetrack there
You
too.
went to that?
Yes.
No
Dude, it was like
way.
it was like a Hot Wheels in real life, man.
That's sick.
That does look like the Hot Wheel garage. That's
wow.
Yeah, dude, it was so sick. And then outside of it was a racetrack, and you can be a member of the club.
That's cool.
And go take your car out, and they're like, they'll speed, but at like a pace in between them. It was very cool.
Wow.
That's sick.
Yeah, some rich billionaire who like, when you live in Birmingham, or if you're like a billionaire, like a very wealthy person in Alabama, you don't have to disclose what your net worth is.
What do you mean?
So like this guy who owns this place is from like like a huge dairy family. Like the guy is a billionaire, but you can't Google how much the guy's worth.
What do
The
you,
net
but-
worth thing that you can Google is never accurate anyways.
But if you own like a publicly traded company, people can, and that salary is publicly disclosed,
Right.
and then people can figure out your net worth. But it was something Patricia told me this while I was there. I'm like, well, how much money does this guy have? And she goes, well, you can't find it out because you can't Google that stuff
Got it.
in Alabama.
if you were to make a guess, you're saying it's
There's
over-
probably like maybe fake ones, but you can't. I don't know if it's true. Someone proved me wrong, but I just learned that there's this thing with Alabama about I don't know.
No,
So just a little-
no income tax in Tennessee, by the way.
That's right.
What do you mean? Wait, zero?
Zero.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought every state at least had like 1%, 2%, 3%.
Texas has zero.
Texas has 0. Tennessee has 0. I believe Florida has 0.
Wait,
Nevada.
I think
Nevada
I'm
has
getting
0.
confused. You're saying income tax,
Like state income tax. Yeah.
Oh, okay, not like
You
not
still have to pay to the
tax.
feds.
So like Florida is 6%. What's 6% in Florida? Like, or what's the tax
That's
in Florida?
sales tax.
Sales tax. That's 6%.
It was 6%, I believe, when we lived there. I think it's up now. I could get that in Alabama for way cheaper. Of course you can. Wow, your rent is $15,000. I can get a mansion in Kansas for that. Of course you can.
It sucks. It's so frustrating, like how beautiful. Just this may sound so vague and broad, but it just sucks how big this country is, how beautiful it is. There's all these really cool places where you can live, where you would want your dream place where you would want to live. But how much we value being close to the people that we know, the people that we love. Yeah. And then we put that over where we want to be. And
everybody just hopped on board.
Yeah.
And
but then it's so tough making that call, like in life or like where you want to be. Like, Patricia and I, we fantasize about Birmingham all the time, Alabama. And we're like, oh yeah. And then sometimes I'm like, but would I love it? I don't know. Because what I love about here are all my friends that I get to see. All my different types of friends. That's the beauty of LA. Yeah. You're not just friends with, accountants, bankers, and lawyers or people that are your profession. All respect to those. The beauty of LA is the fun of this industry. So people who are actors, writers, your influencers, dancers, musicians. It's a bohemia of friendship out here. And knowing that you don't have access to all these people doing cool stuff all the time, that's kind of like
But there's people that live all over that do that.
True. I think it's but it's also the intimacy,
I think
history.
Matt means like immediate. Like it just seems like it's a quicker
and also
connection with everybody around you than going to somewhere like.
I think like any big city, like if you went to like Nashville, you would meet like the most obscure people from all over different type of careers.
Yes. And also I say that because we've spent 10 years in the city and we built making these friendships. Right, that's true. You can also make those friendships in any city. I'm not saying that too concretely, but that's what I'll miss.
Yeah.
Is that fun circle. But you know what? Soon that dries up. Those people are going to have their family, their friends.
The way I look at it is like chapters and stuff like that. Like obviously, like I knew when high school was ending, I'm like, I'm going to miss all my friends and everything like that.
I know some of my friends who've been staying friends with the same people, like their friendships are strong. They know each other forever, but like they've also kind of driven each other insane. Yeah. Like when I see like my high school buddies, I'm like, so what's good? They're like, oh, well, they can't stand each other because they've been hanging out the whole time.
It's not hate. It's more just like.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, but it's the beauty. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know.
Life is crazy.
Can't wait to live with all my friends when I'm 55.
It's not like saying settling your dreams, but sometimes I really try to think about what do I want my life to be like when I'm 50 years old? Do I want a ton of friends? Or I look at, I'm already accepting. I don't want to be Jimmy Fallon. I don't want to do that because I don't want to stress out about doing a nightly show all the time. Oh, you're going to bring in the new little corn kid. You got to do a thing with him. And then we got this band. You got to meet them. Do a little TikTok with that. Blah, blah, blah,
that sounds so exhausting.
Shoot Absolutely me. Where like the whole world is just bringing you these people and you got to interact with them. And then I would never even want to become massively famous because I'm so happy with the intimacy of the friends I have now.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to be jet setting around the world, meeting more people. And I'm talking about business people.
Yeah.
Like, I love seeing the world and interacting with people who love this podcast, but I'm talking about that fame world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that rat race in my head anymore.
Yeah, that's been done in my head. That's been done in my.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this podcast, ShipStation.
Y'all, the holidays are the busiest time of the year. Do not get stuck worrying about the shipping orders. Let ShipStation do the heavy lifting so you or your team can put your time, money, and energy into more important things.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Plus, when it comes to those inevitable holiday returns, ShipStation automates, recommends exchanges, and gathers customer feedback.
So even if they bought the wrong size or color, they'll still have a great experience.
And whether you're shipping from your house or multiple warehouses, ShipStation can increase your holiday profitability, and everybody loves extra monies.
And guys, hear me out. Not only is ShipStation just going to trim that shipping cost, but you can easily automate shipping tasks and manage orders and returns in one simple dashboard.
And you can quickly and easily update crucial order information and reduce errors.
So crucial. Effortless integration everywhere you saw online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more.
And ShipStation is going to manage all those orders, print labels, compare rates, optimize every shipment, and automate delivery notifications.
And girl, you can automate returns and offer custom smart recommendations for exchanges to keep customers happy.
So you can simplify and automate your shipping no matter how big your business grows.
And guys, over 130,000 companies have scaled their e-commerce businesses with ShipStation, and 98% of companies that stuck with ShipStation for a year became customers for life.
Yeah, because they're getting discounts of up to 84% off of USPS and UPS rates.
Yes, so let your customers shop risk-free this holiday season with ShipStation.
So go to ShipStation.com and use code UNFILTERED today and sign up for your free 60-day trial.
Again, that's ShipStation.com. Use code UNFILTERED for your free 60-day trial.
Thank you so much, ShipStation, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you. I think when Zane and I got screwed over for like the 15th time, we go, I think I'm done meeting new people that want to help our business.
Yeah.
We're like, I'm good.
Let's just figure it out how to do shit on our own. And that's how we found her.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Or like, then you want to, who knows, maybe if I do start a new widget, a new scrub daddy, then you got this whole new ride of getting on calls, talking to all these people. I'm like, I don't want that. And
as exciting as it is, and it's exciting to like come out with your own product and like be successful in that, that's another 15 years that you're just setting down, and you got to focus on that. And
do you know what the rat race is? Like, people describe life as the rat race.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, it's
where you can get lost in the rat race. The beauty of America, capitalism, you can make, if you have a dream, you set your mind to it, you might get a nice cut piece of the pie if you work hard. But that itself is a rat race, and sometimes you need a balance of like, to when are you just comfortable? Mm-hmm. You put in your work, you get your money, and you're happy, or is it like you gotta get your nut?
It's never ending.
I know. But being aware of it is the important part, and enjoying the ride.
And
it's all about the journey. That's
why I feel like I wake up just like on autopilot every day, because
you think that?
Yeah. Like I wake up every day and like what I have is amazing. This is the best thing I could ask for. But like I'm constantly thinking of what's my goal in life. But this is like, I feel like this should be the goal. This is like the goal. We have like a show that we can like film from our own house, and all we need is these cameras and these lights, and we just post on YouTube. Like that's insane. But why do I feel like that's not enough? Why do I feel like people don't take it seriously?
Who are these people, and who's
no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying the world.
I'm
just saying the world. Like it just.
You're like, what's the next thing? Like what? Where does it go
like
from
this
here?
Is this a job? Is
you
this
get
real?
to do it. That's the beauty of waking up and going, we get to do this.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm not like in a building, and there's not computers all around me.
You have this idea of what work is.
Yeah,
and you feel like this is not what you had envisioned when you were younger, that this would be a working environment.
Absolutely, yeah, no, and I'll never get out of that.
I know,
and just a slight little kick of imposter syndrome that'll never go away.
Oh yeah.
So,
but I think the older now I get though, I'm like, I don't care.
And I tell you all every day, I'm just like, I just don't think I don't care what I say anymore. I'm just gonna fucking say whatever but then I don't.
But then 20 minutes later, hey Mariah, that one part where I said, could you cut that?
I want to speak my mind, and then I'm just like, oh.
I think you like the getting it off your chest, but then you're like,
yeah. No one's really thinking about you that much. Everyone's focused on their own
Absolutely
stuff.
Not.
All of these people whose opinions I used to really worry about, they all got kids now. They're focusing on their own thing. Mm-hmm. So who am I to sit here like, oh, hopefully if they think what I'm doing is cool or get their approval? No.
No, the amount of times that runs through my head every time I post something.
Do you have a concrete are there like 4 or 5 people that you think about these people?
Oh no, that's really fine. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I think of as a whole. I think about everybody,
I know
all of you guys, and I think about. You know what?
What pisses me off are people who go, why aren't you doing this?
I know Mariah has that feeling when like, because she's a dancer, and everybody just thinks that isn't out here or doesn't know the dance world. To them, you made it is going on. So you think you can dance?
Yes.
Why don't you do that? Why haven't you done that? And you're like, and everybody thinks they're suggesting this idea that you would never thought of. You should go on So You Think You Can Dance.
Yeah. Why haven't you backup danced? You should try backup dancing. I'm like,
Yo.
What do you think I've been doing for 10 years? Trying.
Why don't you?
Yeah.
Why don't you dance for Beyonce?
Yeah, they always say that, Beyonce.
You could do that.
You guys would be surprised. Like the pay and a lot of things you see on TV are just not good.
Yeah, dancing.
And people
you cannot
and
live
they
off dancing.
they think payment is, oh, you're getting all these eyes. It's like, yeah, but like just think about, it's not really still benefiting you. Like if you go on So You Think You Can Dance, or you're like a backup dancer or something, oh shit, cool, that's her. But like, can you really use that as a reel? Not really, because
I did get cut from So You Think You Could Dance.
This
so
whole
that's
industry
why I
is so
didn't do it.
saturated where everybody has a reel of them being a dancer in this little thing. It's like you have to.
You want to know how I got cut really quick?
From So You Think You Could
Yeah,
Dance?
I don't even think they looked at me. I don't even think they looked.
All right, thank you guys very much.
My poor family. It was my mom, my sister, my brother that came with me, and I did it in Philly, and there was like 1,000 people. We waited online for 14 hours.
Ooh.
You finally get to the ballroom where the producers are, and you dance. You just freestyle across the floor, and then they go, "Thank you."
Huh? You have to just
What?
freestyle all
I
your,
think
on
I
your way
danced
out?
for 5 seconds, waiting for 14 hours. I think I was out there 5 seconds. They're like, "Thank you."
Ugh.
Whoa.
See, that's, ugh.
It's
And
terrible.
I know
Yeah,
how you
those-
think for like inconveniencing people. You probably wanted to actually drop dead right there for making your family wait
Yeah.
14 hours. You
yeah,
probably
that's
didn't.
exactly who I thought of. That's why I start the story that
I
way.
would've
My
s-
poor family.
I would have stayed in for 30 more minutes and not walked outside to face my parents just to be like,
Yeah, no, it was terrible.
I'm just, talent shows, love that we have these opportunities for people to get discovered. The world's tough when you're talented and
different
there's
now,
not a lot of
though.
breaks, and these
It's
people
so
don't even
different
become
now.
talented. But like, and I know people have heart stories. I know people have struggles, but like these talent shows, they prey off the heart story.
the sad stories.
Someone, your mom doesn't have cancer, or dad didn't.
That's what she- that's what
is
she
it dad-
says
Yeah,
too.
I had a friend who auditioned for So You Think You Could Dance for years, and she kept getting cut because she was just a really good dancer with a normal life. And she went back for like the 6th time. She made up a story, and they let her through.
Oh,
Wow.
See,
Yeah,
what
it's
is
like
that
all the
getting
shows
to?
are like they're all like that now. Especially nowadays, they're putting people on the show that have that story that can bring in views. It's not about your talent.
Yeah,
It's not.
I just wish what they need is like someone to get fully busted with a heart story, and then it needs to be a bubble to pop on that.
Yeah.
Where because I'm still not gonna.
Oh, just like straight on live. She's like, well, this story was actually not real. This is the only way I was able to get on. Like,
yes, that
but
would be a good
but
plot for
but
a
it's,
movie.
But it's live. It has to be live. It can't be like a pre-filmed.
Yeah, it's just
like, why
that
can't
is
it
a
just
good
be
move.
about talent? Why does it need to be like?
because it doesn't make good TV. They're
Yeah.
competing for views.
People want to feel emotional when they vote or when they want somebody to win. They want, oh, well, her mom died of cancer, so I'm gonna vote for. Like they just
That's why I can't
which is
watch
crazy.
it.
It shouldn't be like
I
that.
can't
No,
watch
and
it
it's only
anymore.
getting worse. It's only getting more performative.
I think though, by the time our generation, when we're like the 60-year-old people sitting around watching TV, we're gonna be so cynical about that style
I
of
can't-
shows.
Oh,
where we're gonna be like,
it's-
enough.
We're
of
not going to be
this.
fun to watch because
Yeah.
Like American Idol used to be like raw, real, authentic.
It was. It
like
really
when Kelly
was.
Clarkson came on, she didn't have a story.
No,
She was just like, I'm a good singer from Texas or wherever she's
Yeah,
from.
Texas.
And they just loved her personality. That's what they said. They were like, her personality, and obviously she was an amazing
She was a
singer.
superstar. Like they could tell, like the energy.
Yeah,
like,
they saw like star.
That's what makes you big is your personality. That's the whole
Yeah,
point of
and
this
look at
whole.
her. She's one of the best
Can we
singers.
get Justin Guarini on the pod? I got a lot of questions for Justin Guarini.
my parents would call and vote.
Oh,
My mom would vote
hysterical.
on American Idol
I
too on her phone.
cannot wrap my head around this now that I'm older, looking back.
That's so funny.
My mom repeat that.
We have to-
I
and was
cannot-
there somebody like, okay, like what were they keeping?
No,
count
it was
of
like an automated
Just
thing. Like
press
it would
one.
ring, and then it would be like,
Which
you just casted your vote for blah blah blah.
That's so funny.
And then she would hang up,
do it
redial.
again.
And I don't think she really liked people that much. I think she didn't want other people to win.
Oh,
So she's like, they're going to kick this person off.
That's
and I
so
hate
funny.
that other person. So I'm going to.
It's crazy. No, my mom would do the same thing for
American
Idol.
That's
It's just that's so
funny.
insane.
I remember.
But there's nothing else. Like that was really like the thing to do. Like as
Yeah.
a fan, you sit down, you watch the next American Idol, the next week of Survivor, and that is your world.
I remember begging my parents, like, can we vote? But I think they are so...
They thought it was going to cost
automatically
money.
think something costs money. So it was an automatic no. And we never, ever got to infomercials. It was just like an absolute no.
But things did cost money, especially on your phone, like those texts roaming.
You get ringtones.
Yeah,
Everything
it did. That
costs
shit did.
money.
So I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
Do you guys watch Survivor?
Never.
I did that, not this season, but the last one, or the one one of the recent ones. It's all just a PR. Like they're just like, oh, I just want to
be I'm here to be the bitch.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not here for the game. I'm just like trying to get my screen time, which, whatever. And the other like the other half is like they have their story they've been watching since they were little, and it like makes sense. But I think that's what makes the show, right? You want those crazy people. You want those people that want to be on camera so bad to make the show, because
Lately, I've been thinking though, like if all else fails, well, no, I don't know. Survivor is still the one show where you, no matter what age and stage you are in life, you could get on.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh, Jeopardy, you gotta be really smart, you gotta be on top of it. The Bachelor, you gotta be hot, you gotta be good looking. Survivor, it's you gotta be there's a little physical endurance, but it's about likability. Playing a little game, having a little alliance.
You should when you're 40 and you're done with this internet shit.
Yes.
You disappear for a few years.
Boom.
Survivor. What a comeback. What a comeback. Everyone's like, Heath is on Survivor.
I've been playing out that fantasy sometimes in my head where I'm like, I'll consider it. Like, I don't know.
For fun. Why not?
Fun.
40's not that far away.
Oh.
It's literally just doing LA over again.
I want us to be old. Like I one episode of us old as fuck. Just on the podcast.
Did you watch the Squid Game reality show?
No, I'm saying the way they shot it and everything, it looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. The trailer, I was watching like, damn, that's a really good trailer.
Didn't they like copy what Mr. Beast did?
Pretty much, but did Mr. Beast just copy what Squid Game did? I think this had Squid Game's actual like brand on it. Like Squid Game made
like Squid Games was like
Mr. Beast's was like a spinoff dupe. But I don't know. When I just started turning it on, I just realized all these people are on here trying to like compete for screen time.
And since like this country loved the show so much, I'm sure they're like, like it's popular in your country and ours. Let's do an English version in a way, like a reality TV show, and which will promote the next season even more. I just hope that next season's good. I hope it's not, because at first it was good to a lot of people, or to millions of people that watch
the
it.
Show Squid Game.
I just hope I hope they don't try too hard on or not try too hard. Sorry, just like
I just wish the games were a little clever and not too sadistic. Like when they're jumping on like the glass going across the bridge. I'm like, it's
a lazy trap. Sorry, I'm thinking of Saw, but like it's just like late. It's like
what was the Japanese show we watched that was like Squid Game? The one with the cars.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yes. That show where when it's flooding and the light bulb's hot.
Yeah, Heath. Alice in Wonderland is good. They had like good games,
clever, like escape room style shit.
Yeah,
but make it Squid Game. Make it a challenge and not just this. You might step on the wrong thing and you're gonna die.
It is interesting that like a show like Squid Games became so much more popular than Alice in Wonderland, when I felt like it's just more. Like,
it was a bad name. It was a bad name for the show. I think
Squid Games is the perfect name.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Unfiltered. Please shower Heath and Mariah with all the love you can in the comments, on their Instagrams. Look out for their posts. They're going to have that big banger post of their engagement. We're all waiting for that. I love you both so much. I'm so happy for you both.
I'm so happy.
Good job keeping a secret, Zane.
Of course, I know. It was hard. It was hard.
Very proud of you. And congrats to you.
Yeah, thank you,
guys. We're doing it.
Yeah, all my friends are married. It's freaking awesome. And I'm really happy that you guys get to be here to experience this too, because you guys have been watching for the past 5 years. Mariah has probably talked about this moment for maybe 80 times throughout all these episodes. It's just like you guys just got to watch it all unfold, and it's happened. So it's awesome. We love you so much. Thank you. You can check out these episodes audio form every Monday on all the podcast platforms, and we post the video form of these episodes every Tuesday on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Zane and Heath.
Also, make sure to check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath. We offer early access to all these episodes. You get a few days early. You're going to get it ad-free. We also do a bonus episode every single month. We have a bonus episode right now that we just posted if you want to check that out. It's really, really funny. And yeah, we do a live Q&A every month.
And Mariah was engaged in the bonus episode, just to give you guys a little...
Oh, yeah, we had to keep it a secret.
Yeah. So just as you're watching it, just like know in the back of your head that she is newly engaged. And we had to not talk about it.
Yeah.
Wait, why didn't we talk?
Because we wanted to wait
because
for
this is coming out before this.
Yeah.
But yeah, patreon.com/Zane and Heath to check out all the bonus content and extra features and cool stuff like that. So we're gonna actually jump into the unwind right now. We keep these cameras rolling and just keep hanging out. It's like an extended cut.
Yeah, we're gonna Mariah's gonna show you guys a closer look at the ring on
Everybody give her some love.
Aw. Oh, I fucking hate it. All right, bye guys.